Today is Monday the 20th of May and I'm at a National Trust park in Hertfordshire called Ashridge. The reason I'm here today is because I'm looking for a film location. It's actually situated at a place called Ivinghoe Beacon, which is a short walk from this car park where I am now. So we're going to take a walk over there. So we head through here. It really is an amazing view, especially on a day like today. In the distance you can see the Whipsnade Zoo lion. And Ivinghoe Beacon is directly in front of us. So we're going to head over there now. As I said, I'm not 100% sure of the exact spot, but I'm hoping that I can find it when we get there. The film was actually shot in 2019, I believe. Okay, this actually looks promising, but I'm going to have a look around the area just to make doubly sure. The film in question is a Star Wars film, and it is called The Rise of Skywalker. And they use this location for the planet whose name escapes me, but it's where they go and find the wreckage of the Death Star in the sea. This does look very promising, but as I said, I'm not 100% sure this is the particular spot. It might be over the other side, so I'm going to walk over there and double check. Right, I did say that Ashridge is in Hertfordshire, but it's something I need to check up on. It could be Hertfordshire, it could be Buckinghamshire, it could be Bedfordshire. Where it's situated is somewhere between the three of them, so it probably overlaps somewhere. So I will have to check up on that. But it is a beautiful day. It's so warm, and it's a perfect day for doing this walk. Bit of an uphill climb in a minute. but you do get amazing views when you're here. On a day like today, you can probably see over into Oxfordshire, as I said, Buckinghamshire, Bedfordshire, and possibly Hertfordshire as well. So we're going to carry on walking up here. Whew. So yeah, it's a bit of a climb up here, which I'm not used to. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. See you at the top. Okay, I've made it to the top and I was very out of breath. I've had a bit of a rest now though, so I can talk. The views from here are really spectacular, especially on a day like today. It's a bit hazy in the distance, but I will try and point out some places. The village in the foreground is Pitstone, and way off in the distance in the haze is Aylesbury, which is definitely in Buckinghamshire. If we pan round, we're looking out towards Oxfordshire, and in the distance is the town of Leighton Buzzard, and beyond that I think you can just see way off in the haze is Milton Keynes, the city Milton Keynes. And further round we come to Aylesbury, Eaton Bray and Tottenham, and way off in the distance is Dunstable. Nice and blowy up here, so it makes it a bit cooler. And in the distance are Dunstable Downs with the famous Whipsnade Zoo lion carved into the side of the downs. So we're going to carry on walking down here because I'm pretty sure this is heading more towards the location of where they filmed some of The Rise of Skywalker. So yeah, we'll carry on down here. Ashridge Park is over in the distance. But the views really are amazing. Incidentally, before I forget, last summer, in a field in the foreground, I'm not entirely sure which field because it's difficult to tell now, but in one of these fields in the foreground is where they built the massive set for Munchkinland for the new film Wicked. Yeah, it was definitely down here somewhere in the foreground, and they built a full-size Munchkinland, and that completed filming late last summer. So I wish I'd come here then, because there'd have been a fantastic view of it from here. So let's carry on heading this way. This is looking more like where they filmed The Rise of Skywalker, and I think it is the same. It is the same hill as I saw from way over from the car park. I think that is, it faces across that way, so I think there aren't any other hills around here. I'm just coming through the gate. So down at the bottom of the hill is the main road that takes you from Dunstable to Tring, and then onto Aylesbury. So yeah, this is looking very likely the location where they filmed The Rise of Skywalker. So from here, what is in the background would have all been removed by Industrial Light and Magic and replaced with sea and the remains of the Death Star. And down here at the bottom of the hill, looking at it, I'm trying to remember exactly how it was in the film, but that would have been where the Millennium Falcon crash landed. So where I'm standing now would have been literally the cliff top in the film, and the sea would have been out in front of us. It's very difficult to tell really, because none of it looks how it did in the film. So it's very difficult to, but I know this is definitely the location. It's 100% the location where it was shot. So they've obviously kind of used, as with most films, they've shot from different angles, which is why it makes it difficult to be 100% certain. But yeah, this is definitely the location where it was shot. So it's amazing to think that for however long it was they shot here, there was J.J. Abrams here, Daisy Ridley, Anthony Daniels, Oscar Isaacs, and John Boyega. So wow, amazing. But it just goes to show what they can do in kind of in post-production, how they can kind of like remove things and replace things. Yeah, it looks very different to how it did in the film. So there's no rocks here for one thing, like there was in the film, and they obviously digitally removed kind of bushes and trees and backgrounds. So it must have been great filming here, because I do remember at the time it was a lovely summer, so it would have been great being up here. So yeah, I'm very pleased I came here today, very pleased, because I finally got to see the location. Now all I have to do is walk back to the car park, which is right up there on the hill. You can just see the sun glinting on somebody's windscreen, so I'm not going to enjoy that walk at all. But as I said, I'm glad I've been here now. Let's have another look around quick before I start the walk back. Okay, so yeah, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and as the bonus, I've also pointed out the location that was used for filming some of Wicked. Okay. Okay, thinking about it, now I'm walking back. This particular hill now that I'm walking on, this could also have been used during the filming. It's a very wide open space, so it's possible that this was also used. I'm going to need to watch the film when I get home, just to see if I can recognise any places. But yeah, looking at it now, it's possible this was used as well. On my walk back, I've been having another look around the countryside, and I'm still trying to work out exactly where the Land of Oz was recreated. I thought it was over that way, but now I'm here on this side of Ivinghoe Beacon. I think it was probably more over this side, and I'm just trying to find a field that looks as if it might have been used. But yeah, it's definitely one of these around the foreground here. On my way back now to the car park. Hopefully I won't fall over and break my neck. Well, that was definitely easier coming down than it was going up. Well, annoyingly, I seem to have lost my wide-angle lens, which I'm gutted about because that is now the second one. And I've got a hope in hell of finding it in this grass, so not happy. Anyway, some more views of Ivinghoe Beacon, just without the wide-angle lens this time. So here's the Star Wars location from another angle, at the bottom of the hill. Okay, so I'm back at the car park. I'm knackered. That was an enjoyable walk though. So, let's have another look around without the wide angle lens, unfortunately. And back to the car park.